Hey guys, this is your weekly review skills quiz help for October the 3rd. So for tomorrow, for your quiz, you will need to know how to write the expanded form for a number. Okay? And if you remember, expanded form is the form that shows each place value. So let's do an example quickly. So what if I had the number 345,698? So I'm going to take each one of those digits and I'm going to say the value. So this 8 is in the ones place, so it's worth 8. The 9 is in the tens place, it's worth 90. The 6 is in the hundreds place, so that would be 600. The 5 is in the thousands place, so the value of that would be 5 1,000s or 5,000. The 4 is in the 10,000s, and 4 10,000s is 40,000. And then the 3 is in the 100,000s, so we would call that 300,000. Remember, a plus sign goes between each of these place values because we would join those together to make that number. Okay? So now, you also have to, for the quiz tomorrow, you also have to be able to tell the value of a digit. So, let's say you had the number 2,486,155. Okay. And I ask you to tell me the value of the underlined digit. Okay. So in this case, the 4 is underlined. Well, first you have to know the place it's in. So we look at the place. That's the ones, tens, hundreds, comma, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. So the value of that digit, since it's in the 100,000s, I have 4 of those, and that would be a value of 400,000. Also, remember the tip that I gave you is that if you forget the place value, is write that digit that you're interested in down right below it. And for every other digit, we're going to replace that with a 0. So as you can see, it still equals 400,000. You also have to write the word form for a number. So if you have the number 47,294, you would have to write that in word form. And remember, word form is just how we say it. So if we say this number again, how we say it's also important. The comma separates our sections. We know, so we're looking at just this number first. So we would call this 47,000. Okay, and then comma, and then this section, which is the ones, which we don't say the section after the ones, it's understood, so we would just say that as 294. So we'll write that right behind this. So this is 294. So this is the word form for that number. Oh, continuing on, that's not the only thing, that's the majority of it. We also are talking about multiplication as about a group of things. So multiplication, my typing is not too good tonight. Multiplication is about a group of things. All right? So as in problem number 2, with the central cheerleaders practice their cheers, 7 cheers on Monday through Thursday. Okay, so again, it tells us they practice 7 cheers on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And they practice 7 cheers each day. Of course, that's adding 7 plus 7 plus 7, 7 plus 7 plus 7, okay? Which is a faster way if we say 4 times 7. We are adding 4 groups of 7 together equals, and then we can use a symbol. In this case, I'm going to, since it's cheering, okay, the cheers, I'm going to use the letter C for the number of cheers. And the number of cheers they cheered was 28, because 4 groups of 7 is 28. Okay. Also, we've been working on factors. We've been working on factors, and factors are numbers that divide evenly into another number. Okay. Remember that? Factors are numbers that divide evenly into another number. Okay? For example, if we were trying to find the factors for the number 15, of course we can divide any number by 1, so we know that 1 times 15 is equal to 15. Then we try, of course, if you remember our process, we go by 1 and then we go 2. Well, 2 is an even number, 15 is odd, so there's nothing 2 we can multiply that gets 15. 3, so if we skip count by 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, that's 5, so 3 times 5 is 15. 4 is even, so that won't work, but 5, we're already repeating, so our factors are 1, 3, 5, and 15. So this has 4 factors. Okay? Since it has 4 factors, we also know that it's a composite number, because a composite number has more than 2 factors. Okay. And a prime number has only 2 factors. All right, and then last but not least is the finding the difference between 2 numbers. And finding the difference between 2 numbers, like in problem number 1, 278 students could have gone to the dance. That's how many students are in grades 3 through 5. Those are the students that could go. But only 237 did go. So we were trying to find out how many did not go. So we're trying to find the difference between those 2 amounts. Did not go. So if we're finding the difference, it's a subtraction problem, but we can solve that in many ways. One way is that we can see what is the difference between 237 and 278. If I hop 40, I'll be at 277. That's get me close. And then 1 more to get to 278. So therefore, it's a difference of 41. Of course, we can also do a subtraction problem. 278 minus 237. Okay. We can start, and if we look at each place value, we have 8 ones, and we're taking 7 ones, so that leaves 1 1. We have 7 tens, we're subtracting 3 tens, that leaves 4 tens, and 200 subtracting 200s leaves 0, and I really don't need to put the 0 in front. We still get the answer of 41. So again, those are the things that you'll recognize and have to do for the quiz tomorrow. Good luck. I know you do well.